Konnichiwa everyone, it's Santi. Okay, so this channel, I answer whatever the questions I receive from a subscriber about Japan, Japanese people. So if you have anything, please leave it, okay? So today, I cover maybe a couple questions. Yep, I have many, but let's see. Yeah, don't worry, I don't make 1 hour video anymore, okay? Maximum 30 minutes, let's see. Alright, first question. Incognito way. Thank you. Azamasu. Alright, and incognito way, she or he, I don't know. Anyway, let's say she. She left comment like this. Hello Santi, okay? I really appreciate your channel and information you give us so we can better understand Japanese culture. Yeah. I have a situation, okay? If you meet a Japanese guy online, okay, I don't search Japanese guy online. If you meet a Japanese guy online, the communication is serious and he wants to meet, okay? And by coming to your country. Okay? So is he coming to your country? What do you mean by? Yeah. So he wants you to come to Japan, I guess. Okay. What can I understand from his action? Is he serious? Seems like. His English is at medium level, but he also takes English lessons, okay? So he can communicate better. We are both in late 20s. What is your opinions, please? Okay. Arigatou incognito way, son. Okay, so guys, what do you think? Alright, so let's go over one by one. Okay. So you met a guy, Japanese guy online. Okay, lately, so many people find Japanese boyfriend, friend, girlfriend online. Seriously, I think it's more than reality. I mean, face to face, they prefer online now. Yeah, it's big things. So natural, fall in love and get married. So it's so natural. Yeah, why not? And that communication is so serious. Okay, about communication, it depends on the person, definitely. Yeah, because I clearly have seen that some Japanese man, they just want to have fuck, you know? So, sex. So they go on Tinder and looking for those, foreigners who are in Japan. I've seen it before. Yeah, in a club, same things, yeah. Bar, same things, some English meetup, them same things. But also same time, some people looking for kind of serious relationship, not only understand, just looking for the real relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend kind of things. They are somehow into white lady, black lady, I don't know. They are somehow into your skin color, This is the reality I've seen. They don't care about your personality. They really care about your appearance first. It's so natural. It's okay, I think. Yeah, it's up to you. I don't care because I got many, approach in Dublin, Irish people, Irish girls who like Asian people, So why not? People have preference. I don't care. I think it's okay. Do whatever you want. But as I said, there are some people, who really looking for just for fun, just just short-term relationship, and also who is kind of serious. Yeah. Either way, they want to meet you. So why not? Yeah. And you met man, and his communication is serious. How serious? Like maybe you take it serious because he wants to meet you, and also he wants you to come to Japan. Is that why? Well, incognito way-san, you didn't give me much information, so I don't know your situation. But let's say if you met him about a year ago, and you exchange email and then talk to him every day, right? And if you feel like, and about his family, about his friends, about his work, what he likes, what he doesn't like, anything, his future plan or whatever, and you had a really deep conversation every day or weekend, you talk 1 or 2 hours, not like 4 hours, I don't know. You have such a relationship, and now he finally offer you, why don't you come to Japan? Is this so serious? If you have such a good, deep communication and he wants you to come to Japan, it sounds serious for marriage or a serious relationship. Maybe he's gonna take you to his family. Yeah, it could be in countryside, wherever. And then he wants you to meet his family member too and introduce yourself, you to your family and then each other, and try to have a nice rapport relationship. It's like a step, right? And next he might go to visit your country and expect to see your family member too, and friends, best friends. Best friends are probably important, right? So if it's a case, this is definitely serious for relationship, like the real, marriage type relationship. But if you just met a man online, and you talk to maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and he wants you to keep coming, he wants you to keep saying that, why don't you come to Japan, let's hang out. It's definitely yes. Don't you think so? Seriously, he wanna eat, he wanna have easy, food, that kind of things. So I don't know. Right? You're adults, I guess. So if you rationally think, it's obvious. But when people have a love, like how you call, like a love symptom? No. Anyway, when you're in love, you love like someone, have a crush on someone, you cannot see clearly. It's so vague, even though it's so clear for everyone, but you can't see well. You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, so that's how I see. So tell me, so what's the situation? And what can I understand from his action? At least he wanna see you. As from this information, at least he wanna see you. I don't know why and how. So is he serious? Maybe yes. Serious for what? I don't know. It could be marriage, it could be for having sex. I don't know. His English is that, and he might say like, I need to check your body and then figure first before I really get into you, like a relationship or getting to know each other. If he is such a type of man, then just do a phone call. Like nowadays, you can see his body or face, whatever, figure, through the video call, right? Do a Zoom or I don't know, whatever you have, Messenger. You can see himself, right? So why don't you just ask him, like, let's do a video chat first. And if he still wanna see you, like physically, then maybe he wants more. I don't know. So why don't you ask him? Why don't you ask him? What do you want? Yeah. But you know what? Whenever I receive those questions, it's always the same, actually, to be honest. And then I always give you the same answer, which is, what do you want? Incognito-san, what do you want? Please tell me. If you want to have a long-term relationship, or at least you want to find someone who might want to go to the destination called the real relationship or like a marriage relationship. I don't know. What do you want by meeting him, man, online? Yeah. Again, nowadays in Japan, it's so famous, people meet everyone on the app. Seriously, app is really big things here now. Really big. 2 years ago, I made a video about app. Please find in my channel. But now, more, even more, way more. They definitely use app. Dine, you can easily find girls. And also, Tinder is just for one night stand, definitely. But pairs, too many fake accounts, but be careful. I think I heard. And anyway, there are many. Yeah, Bumble for foreigners, I guess. Yeah, in Japan. And that's what I heard. To be honest, I don't use it at all. I don't need to be honest. So it's so natural, but it depends. But in general, who want to meet someone on app, they're not looking for a serious relationship. Very casual, relationship, short-term relationship. It could be for fun, or sometimes to make money, to get the money. Yeah, this is famous too. Some people may meeting online, and then she thought he's a good man, and then they fall in love, right? But finally they met each other, and then he was gradually asking that, do you want to buy this product? Yeah. Like, why don't you invest money on this Bitcoin, whatever. Those things I hear often, yeah. And she doesn't wanna. And I heard that some girls doesn't wanna break the atmosphere. See, Japanese mentality, doesn't bring atmosphere. And also, she believing that he's a good man, and she started investing money, and this man is taking away the money. Those stories I hear lately, yeah. So be careful. And lastly you said, but he also takes English lesson. There you go. Many Japanese people, they pay $80 per 40 minutes still now, or even more, because the Japanese yen is weak. They pay a lot of money to speak native English speaker. Okay? Again, $80. That's a price. That's a market price. Like, for example, how much do you pay for a burger at McDonald's? You say $1, right? Or $2. That's a price, right? You wouldn't pay $100 for McDonald's, right? A burger. Just a burger. You pay $1. I think internationally it's same, $1. Yeah, Big Mac, $5, right? Just about that, I guess. Now maybe in America, inflation, more expensive. Anyway, so that's a market price, right? So how much is the market price to speak native speaker? Or to speak, even though they're not a native speaker, even though they're Italian girl who just learned English in a school, it's fine. As long as they are foreigner and they're speaking English, that's fine. Do you know how much they pay in here? $80. Yes. The major companies set a price and they're almost same for 40 minutes. Private lesson. That's what they pay. That's the market price. So, if you come to Japan just to stay with him, talk to him, you're giving him like an international studying abroad experience. And sex too. Is this so great? Seriously. It's a good investment. And then this man, if he has 2 or 3 girls like that, they visit to Japan from America, Singapore, I don't know, Australia. He got a free lesson and girlfriends. I'm not saying many Japanese people are like that, though. Okay, they are nice people, and I don't think they have a ball to do that. However, again, you should figure out what he wants. I don't know, if I were you, I would definitely figure out though before I spend the big money to pay to get that airplane ticket and then get the holiday to go to Japan. Invest your money and time to him. Before I do that, I definitely figure out what he wants, what's the destination he's seeing, why he met people online. I don't know. If you finish those conversations, everything, if it's crystal clear that you and him are on the same page, and you are seeing the same destinations, to proceed together, you wanna meet him. If it's a case, why not? Even though you and him are on the same page, like for one night stand type, and then you finally meet each other, that's fine too, as long as you have the same, direction, I think. But if not, just be careful. And also, he's late 20s. Late 20s is the age like Japanese people start thinking about marriage. We are not that conservative like India. My Indian friends, I participated twice Indian wedding. That was gorgeous, super crazy, and then I liked it. I really loved it. Yeah, and it's about the family things. Very conservative. Yes, it's not like I don't think they can get divorced easily. Yeah, it's very integrate like this. Two families, like this, That's how I saw in India. So we are not like that conservative or very strict about having wife and husband, but still in Japan, getting married or meeting, finding life partner is kind of important, big things too. They carefully do that, I heard in some European countries, they don't care about paperwork. Just stay together, have kids together, and they, on and off, whatever, it's fine. Then society accept that. It's some country are so liberal, I think, with freedom, I think. I think that's totally okay too. Do whatever we want. But Japan, not like that. And then I think it's okay. Every country has different situation. But anyway, so late 20s, that's a different time to think about the future. And if he's doing this, think about it. Seriously, what he wants. Let me share one story that I actually met my student. She's taking my class still now. Since when? Last July. Last August. Yeah, over 7 months. She's taking my class, and then she finished my language school. Yeah, she finished this book perfectly. Now she can speak. She really can speak Japanese. The basic one. I was so happy. Anyway, so she said, Santi-san, I go to Japan. I was like, what? That was the conversation I had with her in January 20 something. Yeah. And I was like, when? On February. I was like, what's it soon? And she actually came. Yeah. So I met her in Tokyo Station and Shinmarunochi. Yeah. That's where I always take my foreign guests or friends, because that place is a good place. There's nice outside terrace. You can see a nice Tokyo Tower, Tokyo Station view, and also buildings and palace, everything in one place. Beautiful. Yeah, and you have a drink beer, open roof. It's a good place. I always take there. People and my friends. So I asked her to come. Yeah. Sadly, that time that 7th floor was closed, so we end up in a first floor, still outside. That was fun. But you know what? In this meeting, she was not alone. She was with her boyfriend. About the boyfriend, yes, Japanese boyfriend, and I know about him. And then she told me about him, and a little bit some misunderstanding and stuff, whatever situation she shared with me. So I knew about him, name, what he does and stuff. I definitely know that. So I was like, oh my god, it's the first time, to see her, and also finally her boyfriend, Japanese man. I want to see, and I met, yeah, and he was 25, I think, and she's 22 this year. So age-wise, I think good match, right? Yeah, it's almost same. But he's very smart man. Yeah, very smart man. And he's like a top-notch university, and he got a job at top-notch companies too. So you can call him elite in Japan. Definitely, yes. Yeah. So it's very, very interesting. And so I was wondering, the man like him, and he's a good-looking man too. Yes. So man like him, he has everything. And he's gonna have a huge salary too, obviously. Because I know, because my clients is his company. So I've seen his, his colleagues as my students. So I teach them, right? So I know how they living life and stuff. And they are really top-notch people, right? So yeah, a little bit snobbish, but it's okay. It's okay. So he has everything, right? So I want to make sure that, not make sure, but I was curious. Are you serious to her? Because I just met this man, but about her, I talk to her every weekend. Not every weekend, but every 2 weeks. I talk to her and check her English. Whenever I get a question from her, I respond. So I talked to her many times. So I became like her brother, not uncle, but like brother. You know what I mean? So I want her to be happy with a Japanese man. Since I'm such a patriot, right? So I don't want her hate my country and people, okay, by meeting assholes. Because there are some assholes here too. Seriously, there are some. So yeah, so I didn't say her, and I didn't tell him, I'm going to check you whether you are qualified for her or not. I didn't say anything like this, but I wanted it. I was curious, who he is. So we are speaking in Japanese and English, mixed. But sometimes we only speak in Japanese because he asked me many questions to me, right? And I asked a question, to him. I didn't talk about this to her, so I wish she's not watching this. But I asked him, are you serious to her? Yeah, in Japanese. Yeah. And I wanted to see how he reacts. And his response was good. As far as I see, he's a sincere man. Yeah, and he's a good man. And he really likes her. So the way he reacted towards me and towards the question. Yes, I was mean a little bit. Not mean, but I was too direct, He was really sincere to her. So I was like, okay. Now, from my bottom of my heart, I sincerely, I can say, good for you, because you never know, seriously. You never know what kind of man, because I've seen really bad one too in Dublin, in Ireland, and in Dubai, yeah. So be careful though, Japanese expat. But anyway, so incognito-san, that's the story, okay? And he's 25, mid-20s, but he's still thinking about a future with her, and also how he proceed her life with her in Japan too, and she's willing to come to Japan too. So this is a couple that my students too. But anyway, this is a case that I can say serious. Do you see the point? Yeah. So after you heard this story, this real story, like last Friday happened. So what do you think? What is your case? Do you think that you can have this kind of relationship with him? Do you think that he's willing to take her to a Disney World or whatever? Okay, I don't disclose their information anymore. Anyway, so do you think he's ready for spending money and make you laugh, smile in Japan, and then thinking about the future together? Do you think he's ready for that? And are you ready for, thinking about life together? Whenever you use the word serious, think about it. I think they are kind of serious. But what about you? If you say, nah, then just for fun. Have fun. Yeah, come to Japan in summertime. Summertime love. Yeah. Why not? Summer vacation love. Why not? I think it's okay. Yes. Who knows? You might become serious after that. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. So, yeah, just give it a shot. So to answer your question, is he serious? I don't know. You know. Yeah. Okay, that's my opinion. Thank you for listening. Any updates, let me know. Okay. All right, next one. How many? Oh God, 20 minutes. Okay. One more, I guess. Tracy Veno-san. Santi, you are very warm. Very. As us. Am I warm? Sorry, I'm brutally direct. Not like Japanese man, yeah. Because I got education in America, yes. Santi, who do you personally think is a warmer, Japanese or foreigner? Interesting question. Okay, Tracy-san, you gave me just a line. One line, sentence, however, and one question, right? But this is really deep topic though. Yeah, I really like this, and I can talk maybe next 3 or 4 hours. Because it depends, it's from a different angle, different perspective, how you see the word warm, and also situation and the case, and towards the people, towards the others. I don't know. This is a good topic, but you know what? I don't have that time, so let's answer quickly. To be honest, I don't know. Because I'm Japanese. I'm patriot, right? So I wanna say Japanese people, obviously, because I'm patriot, yeah. But you know what? You're Tracy Veno-san. Italian? I don't know. So I don't know where you're from, but just imagine. Yeah, if you compare your people and then other people, what do you think? If you ask this question, maybe over 90% or 95% people, they would say my country, yeah, warmer people, I think. But Japanese people, how to say? Okay, you say warmer, yeah, warm. It depends. We have to clarify the definition of warm, because let's say if I define like this, warm means people who care about other people's feeling. If you say this, definitely Japanese, number 1, top niche in the world. Because they always care about your feeling. They always care about how you see me. They always care about you more than my opinion, what I want to do. That's who we are, right? So that's us. That's us. And also our language, our culture is just designed for the mentality, reading the atmosphere. If you haven't checked it, check my newsletter and you learn clearly. So reading the atmosphere, that's a mentality we strongly have. It's in our DNA. So this culture, this Japanese culture, Japanese language is just designed for that. All right. So if you define warm as I said, warm means a person who care about other people's thinking, then definitely we are the best of the best. Because foreigners, they directly tell you how they feel before they think about how you feel. You know, some religious people, they care about your feeling first, but still they say what they want to say. But in our culture, in our language, we don't say. First of all, when we tell you what to do, it's time we cannot stand anymore. We are so mad and furious. Yeah. It's very radical, I think, so we cannot nicely tell you, point out your, mistakes and stuff. We cannot do that. When we tell you someone, we are kind of mad, because we believe that if you are grown-up adults, you can fix it by yourself. You'll notice by yourself. You can fix it by yourself, without getting those, telling advice. So yeah. By the way, so that's my answer. But if you define warm, like warm means people who stand up and help others in public. If you define like this, definitely foreigners. Yeah. Again, as I explained so many times in my channels and also my newsletter, Japanese people, they really care about other people's eye, public eye, and reading atmosphere. So they don't take it. They don't take a brave action, or they don't do right things in that right moment. Sometimes, if it's on the public. Okay, in public, they care about how they are seen first. This is something happening. For example, okay, this is my example. Okay, this is my real example. Okay, my friend and I went to a baseball game in Japan, baseball match. Okay, I like Trinity Dragons, so we go to a Nagoya Dome. Okay, Nagoya Dome is big type, you can see. So we are on a subway, and I was in a summer vacation. I was in New York, University of New York, right? So I came back to Japan, and I met my best friends, and we went to a baseball game. So we are riding the subway, and in the subway, not many people, but people in line, right? Before they get in the train. And we noticed that one businessman, he's about mid-50, holding the bag like this, okay? The briefcase bag. And he has on a smartphone in hands. And we are just, we're on the line too, right behind him. But we are kind of tall in Japan. I'm about 180, right? 5'11". So my friend is 5'11" or 6 or something. I don't know. We are tall, a little bit. So this man, I could see what he's doing, right? With a smartphone. And he's checking something, pictures. I was like, But right after that, you know what he did? He put okay, I don't have a bag, but anyway, he puts the smartphone on the edge of the bag, like this, stick it. And he places it gently between the leg of a woman who is standing in front of him. There is a high school girl. Japanese girl, high school girl, they're wearing crazy miniskirt, yes? Showing the thigh, legs, yes. So this perv just put the bag right between the legs and taking picture. Timer. I was like, are you fucking serious? And he just did it back and check in. Maybe he liked it or he got it, okay? He's his photo. And my friend and I, we speak English, right? So I was like, do you want to catch him? He's like, yeah, let's do it. So we're like, okay. And we got in a car and in a train. We're on a train and kind of empty, okay? People can sit down because of the empty seats, right? But this mom just went to, near the door, standing, with a smartphone in hand. And then he and I, close to him, like this, okay? Just stood right in front of him and smiling. Like this. And this motherfucker, he was loud. He was running away. But I got, dude, the door is closed already. We catch you at the next station, It's obviously, we don't catch you now. I don't want to fight. But as soon as we are on a train, next station, I catch you and they pull in the police. And we are glad, and he ran away. So we just walking, okay? Let's go. We're walking. And again, same things. Like this. He's a little man. So I was like, his face was really panic. Have you seen the people's panic face? That was my first time. Mid 50 years old man. Yes. Sweat, oily. He was really panic. So we are like, oh god, that's so funny. And we're like, oh, and he keep running away. So in a tiny train, subway, he is keep running on. It's so funny. We're walking. And as soon, 1 or 2 minutes, next station, right? By the way, whatever happened now, it's about 2 minutes. We're walking, chasing, okay? And he went to the door, and we obviously know that he's running away. So we just behind him, and he's like, oh. And as soon as the door opened, he jumped off, right? I was like, oh, wait a minute, dude. Can I see your photo? Yeah, so I grabbed his hand like this, Okay, and he's like, oh god, I can't forget his face. Panic. And then his face became blue. Seriously, the red. Yeah, purple. Really kind of scary. And then I asked him, dude, get the police. And he's like, okay. He went. But this man, when people are so panic and really without, conscious? No. Anyway, he was really panic, right? So his power was not like a human being, like a monster. So strong. I was like, oh god. And he's not a big man, but so he was really strong. I was like, oh god. So I was really holding his hand. Show me the picture, man. Show me the picture. It's funny. He's like, he didn't say a word. But he's too strong. So I asked people, okay, now finally back to you. Sorry. I ask people, there are some people walking. Excuse me, someone help me. Got the police. すいません. No one even look at me. There's a person who's just walking right in front of me. I told him, sorry, すいません. He's like air. I was shocked. I was scared. More than this man, I was really scared that am I visible? What the heck is going on? And I keep asking. And this one lady was sitting there. So I asked her, excuse me, すいません. これ見えるでしょ? ちょっと誰か呼んでください. I asked him. And she pretended she doesn't hear anything like this. Yeah. And then, すいません. I asked her, ちょっと聞こえてるでしょ? You can hear me. And she's like this. Your friend went. That's how she said. This is Japanese people. Okay? Yeah. I love my country. Okay? I'm such a patriot. Okay? I'm definitely the most patriot Japanese YouTuber. Okay? However, this is a reality of Japan. In public, no one wanna stand out to help out someone because public eye. No one wanna get in trouble. Okay? I don't say it's good or bad. That's simply us. Alright? Because they might be thinking many things. Maybe, let's say if I were her, what do I do? Okay, let's switch the role. If I were her, what do I do? I might go to, I'll be like, okay, fine, dude, wait, okay. I don't want to touch them, but I might go to the police and then get him, okay? As my friend did. I might follow, okay? That's maximum I can do, but I don't want to go and touch and grab it. No, I don't want to do, because who knows what's going to happen. You cannot expect consequence, so I don't want to get in trouble. I understand. And also, as a Japanese man, I also think like this. Which one is bad one? Seriously, this is a question. One little elder man, not little, but the one old man and this young man. Which one is bad one? We don't know yet. So before we understand the situation, we don't want to take a step. See, this is so Japanese, isn't it? Okay? Because we might think that, wait, he looks like he's trying running away, but he's grabbing him, but is fighting. Oh God, I don't know. This is how it is. Okay? So instantly, they wouldn't take action though, because they don't know anything. Yeah. So have you watched, I always use this metaphor as an example. Have you watched the Spider-Man? One of the Spider-Man movie? Yes, I always see it, right? So maybe you hear it sometimes, but in one of the Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man was fighting with some, I don't know, villain. Okay? And then he was in a subway. I think it's in a subway in Manhattan, I think. Yeah. And this one is a spider. And then this subway, it's a subway, it's tram, I don't know. This subway is not stopping. So Spider-Man put his, like, I don't know, the web, yeah? And he was in front of the subway train, right? And he tried to stop with his power. So, in the train, in the cabinet, okay, there's a bad villain is keep walking towards the front, because in the front, Spider-Man is there, and he tried in stopping the, train with his web, yeah? Okay, so, what's web? Yeah. Okay. Passengers knows that. They know that Spider-Man is helping them out. If this villain attacks Spider-Man, definitely Spider-Man gonna die, and they all die, right? Easy math. So this is a scene I still can't forget. It's always making me laugh. This villain, yeah, bad one, keep walking towards Spider-Man in a train, and those passengers stand like this, one by one, and in front of him, like, I don't let you go, that kind of face. Strong face, like, we are America, that kind of face, It's so funny. Oh God, it's so American. This is America, okay? First of all, American movie or cartoon, whatever, it's so clear who is bad, who is right, who is villain, who is hero. It's so clear always. And, people do everything to support hero, because we are also the power, that kind of thing, And then this is society, right? Yeah. What about Japan? If that Japanese man, the Spider-Man is Japanese Spider-Man, he might help, of course. Yeah. But passenger, they might pretending sleeping. Seriously, this is us. Yeah. So this is example. Okay. Sorry, yeah, it's too long. Sorry, right? But anyway, so back into your question. Who do you personally think is warmer, Japanese or foreigner? Depends. Depends on your definition of warm. Again, I'm not bringing up these topics to decide to say what is right, wrong, and who is good or bad. Those shallow comments I definitely immediately delete, so just be ready for it. But that's a personality that Japanese people have, and the society it has. Okay, there's always pro and con. Okay, by having those personality of society kind of nuance or trend, or how do you say? Japanese, this culture, yeah. In many cases, you can see good effects too, right? As you can imagine, yeah. Hospitality, or like a very organized and stuff, yeah. Train on right time, whatever. So it's always organized by having the public eye concept. But also sometimes it goes backfire. Vice versa in America too. They definitely claim, say, do whatever they think is right, yeah, and it is accepted in a country. But also vice versa. Sometimes it can offend other people too, right? So yeah. So if you leave a comment, please understand the point too. That's it. All right. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, 40 minutes again. Okay, next time I make it short. Okay. If you have any comments, let me know. Leave a comment, and also please check the description. Okay, I have those main whatever newsletter and everything. If you want to learn more about Ring Atmosphere, you can subscribe it too. That's it. See you soon. Bye bye.